Hello Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Gemini, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. So far we do have the Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces, possibly a Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be the case though. But how does Gemini currently view this relationship? All right, Gemini, in regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, it kind of looks like you need some time, Gemini, to really figure out if you want to work things out with someone or not, okay? It kind of looks like you need some time. Right now, you're kind of feeling pulled in two different directions. It's like a part of you is feeling called to just walk away from this entire situation for once and for all. And then there's that other part of you that's like, well, maybe I should give this person another chance. Maybe I should give this relationship another chance. I am definitely getting that. It does appear to me that this individual that you find yourself connecting with clearly wants to essentially work things out with you. It kind of looks like this person has definitely expressed that to you, that they do want to work things out you know, with you. The real question is, do you really want to work things out with them? Yes or no? And it kind of looks like you need some time to really figure that out. Okay, fair enough. Let's look at this person. How does this person currently view this relationship with Gemini? Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. So, Gemini, this person does, you know, look at you as somebody who's currently harnessing Queen of Swords, Two of Wands like energy. With the Two of Wands coming out here, they're basically perceiving you as somebody who's very indecisive, somebody who basically has one foot in, one foot out. Is how they basically essentially look at you, okay? Queen of Swords is somebody who's also known for being very, very indecisive, which is interesting because I feel like this person tends to look at you as somebody who one day wants them and the next day you don't. They tend to view you as somebody who is very much so like that. It kind of looks like this person is just simply trying to get down to the bottom of, well, do you want this, Gemini, or do you not want this? Do you want to work this out, Gemini, or do you not want to work this out? It's simple. Just tell me. Just make up your mind already. I am definitely getting that. Are you in, Gemini, or are you out, Gemini? Like, what is it going to be? One thing about this individual that I am definitely gathering off of them and their energy is that they don't like being in the dark. They don't like being in the dark. They do not like being in the dark. And right now, they feel like they're in the dark because they don't know what the heck you're going to do next. Like, they don't know if you're going to decide, you know, to work things out with them or not, you know. And the fact that they don't know what you're going to do next really does drive this person insane. You know, this is that type of person that likes to be 10 steps ahead of a person. And right now, it kind of looks like they're not 10 steps ahead of you. And I feel like that really does bother this person because they don't know what you're going to do next, damn it. They don't know what you're going to do next. They don't know if you're going to decide to work things out with them or just decide to get up and leave them. So it kind of looks like this person is not going to really give you that much time to really figure out, like, do you want this, Gemini, or do you not want this? Do you want to do this, Gemini, or do you not want to do this? What do you want to do? Like, I also feel like this person, and this person not going to resonate for everybody, but I also feel like sometimes this person essentially feels like you're playing with their head as well as their emotions. Because I keep getting that this person looks at you as somebody who one day wants to be with them and the next day you want nothing to do with them. And that in itself causes this person to feel like you're really playing with their head as well as their emotions. It's like a part of them feels like you really do love them and you really do want to be with them, and a part of them feels like you just don't, you know? So yeah, I do feel like this whole one day you want them, the next day you don't, does kind of make this person feel like you're playing with their head as well as their emotions. Actually, you belong over here. Okay. Let's see how you're feeling, Gemini. How does Gemini currently... Come on. How does Gemini currently feel? It kind of looks like you feel pressured to, like, hurry up and make a decision. Which makes sense, you know, because you are dealing with somebody who doesn't like to be in the dark. You are dealing with somebody who likes to be 10 steps ahead of a person. And the fact that they're not 10 steps ahead of you bothers them. The fact that they don't know where your head is at also really, really does bother them. So yeah, it makes sense as to why, you know, you're definitely feeling pressure to like hurry up and make a decision. Because again, they're not going to really give you that much time to figure out where you want to be. Okay, true pair situation between you and this person. We do have the King and the Queen of Swords. So you guys are definitely soulmates. But yeah, a lot of you feel extremely pressured by this person to hurry up and make a decision. And it kind of looks like you don't like it, you know? It kind of looks like you don't like the fact that this person is like trying to pressure you into like hurry up and essentially making a decision. At the end of the day, you know that you need to essentially make a decision, Gemini. Your biggest thing is you just don't want to make the wrong decision. You just don't want to make the wrong decision. I feel like deep down inside, you know what's going to essentially make you happy. It's just a matter of making that choice, Gemini. Because with the Nine of Cups coming out here, that's kind of telling me that you know exactly what's going to essentially make you happy. It's just a matter of doing what you know is going to essentially make you happy, whether that's getting back with this person and working things out with them, or just simply walking away from this entire situation and never looking back. But you know it's going to make you happy at the end of the day. Okay. How does this person currently feel? Oh, shit. Yeah. So with the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords, that creates an Ace of Swords at play, which basically represents the Sword of Truth, and it also represents clarity. I just feel like this person just wants to know, like, what are we doing, Gemini? Like, are we gonna, like, work this out, or are we not gonna work this out? Like, what are we doing, Gemini? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Because this whole them being in the dark, it truly is driving them insane. With the Four of Pentacles coming out here, we did get the Six of Pentacles for them, and now we're getting the Four of Pentacles. You know, as far as they're concerned, they would love nothing more but to essentially work things out with you. With the Four of Pentacles coming out here, that's kind of telling me that this person's holding on to you, what they share with you for dear life, refusing to essentially let it go. So do they want to essentially let you go? No, they don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. But if you decide in the end, like, I can't do this anymore, they're going to have no choice but to essentially let you go. They're going to have no freaking choice. But do they want to let you go? Oh, no, absolutely not. You know, they would love nothing more for the two of you to essentially work out. But if there's one thing that I will say is this. If you decide to get up and walk out of this person's life, this is not going to be that type of person that's going to run after you. You know, if you make that choice to get up and go, then that's on you. You know what I mean? Now, if you make the choice to work things out with them, then you make the choice to work things out with them. Now, even though it's going to definitely hurt this person, devastate this person, if you do decide to get up and, you know, walk away from them, it will definitely hurt them and devastate them. But are they going to try to control the situation, you know, by, you know, forcing you to remain with them or not give up on them? No, they're not going to do that. They're definitely not going to do that. They're definitely not going to do that. Even though they obviously don't want to go through this pain / disappointment that they know they're going to find themselves essentially feeling if you do decide to walk out of their life. If in the event it ever does get to that point where you decide to up and leave them, then this is just basically what they're going to have to essentially face, which is, you know, the pain of essentially losing you and this dynamic they once upon a time had. You know what I mean? With you. But it looks like you're the one who gets to decide, right, how this all plays out. But what actions will Gemini take towards this person or moving forward? All right, let's see what we got. We have the Two of Swords, more of that indecisive energy with the Three of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay. At the end of the day, Gemini, what's gonna make you happy? What's gonna make you happy is continuing to essentially be with this person and continuing to essentially build toward the life you've always essentially wanted with them. That's what's going to ultimately make you happy. And that's what I see you deciding to essentially do in the end. However, are you worried and concerned that you're never going to be able to build and establish the life that you truly want with this person. Absolutely. But you're basically looking at this person, your relationship with this person, as something worth, you know, giving, you know, this dynamic between the two of you another go around, another chance. It's one of those things where it's like you're hoping for the best outcome, but also preparing yourself for this entire situation to not, you know, play out in your favor is basically what I'm getting. But I feel like you're accepting the fact that, you know what, only time will essentially tell if you're able to build and establish a life that you truly want and desire with this person. But at the end of the day, you're making a decision. You're making a decision based off of what your soul wants you to do and what your heart wants you to essentially do and what you feel called to do, which is to essentially work things out with this person. So that's exactly what I see you doing, is choosing them and your relationship with them. All right, what actions will this person take? Oops, I forgot to take this out. All right, what actions will this person take? Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords to the King of Swords, and then we also have the Six of Wands. It might take you a while to essentially come around and give this person a straight up answer, but I do feel like this person's going to definitely receive the outcome that they essentially want out of this entire situation. So because they want to fix and repair things here with you, and because they don't necessarily want to lose you and what they share with you, Gemini, I do see this person being able to continue to build and establish a life with you. I do see this person not having to go through the loss, right, of you and this dynamic that they essentially share with you. So will they get the outcome that they want, you know, at the end of the day? Absolutely, because I do see that definitely happening, and I do see you guys picking up where you guys essentially left off with one another. It looks like you guys both want the exact same things, though, is basically what I'm getting. It's like, it looks like you want a good relationship with them, and it looks like they want a good relationship with you. I am definitely getting that. I think that based off of everything that you guys have recently went through with one another, I feel like it has definitely given the both of you a better understanding of how you guys should be approaching this entire situation with one another. So in other words, I don't see you making the same mistakes again. I don't see them making the same mistakes again, because I feel like this was like a learning experience for the both of you on how you guys should be going about this dynamic here with one another. But I am definitely getting not only where you guys pick up where you guys left off of one another, but I am definitely getting that things are going to get better between the two of you. But I feel like it has a lot to do with what you guys have both recently learned due to whatever recently occurred here between the two of you. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.